Soyez toutes et tous les bienvenus, aussi au nom de notre paroisse locale, la paroisse des 5 communes. Soyez les bienvenus ici, dans cette maison du Seigneur. Vous tous qui êtes présents ce matin, membres des paroisses, membres des églises et des communautés d'ici et d'ailleurs, membres du conseil œcuménique, membres et habitués du centre John Knox qui fête aujourd'hui et ses jours son 60e anniversaire. Soyez les bienvenus dans cette célébration.
Queridos hermanos, queridas hermanas en Cristo, para los y las que hablan español, les deseo una cordial bienvenida a este culto en el cual celebraremos el 60º aniversario del Centro Internacional Reformado John Knox y el 500º aniversario del reformador de este nombre. Si no lo conocen, nunca lo han visto, vayan al Parque de los Bastiones. Ahí lo pueden admirar con Calvino en el muro de los reformadores. Este es el día que hizo Dios y nos vamos a alegrar y gozar en él.
A warm welcome to all of you in this house of the Lord. All of you members of different parishes, churches and communities, be it from here or from far away. We welcomed you, the members of the Ecumenical Council, friends and members of the John Knox Center. A warm welcome to all of you.
John Knox was born in 1513. He was educated at the University of St. Andrews and was ordained as a priest of the Roman Catholic Church. He worked as a notary, but was also tutor to the children of aristocratic families, many of whom were interested in movements to reform the church at that time. John Knox then became caught up in the ecclesiastical and political events in the 1540s in Scotland. Knox, by this time, had established a reputation as a forceful preacher, stressing justification by faith alone. Not surprisingly, he was captured by the French. He was then forced to work as a galley slave for nearly 2 years. He was released in 1549 and took shelter in England, where Henry VIII had established the Church of England. While in exile, Knox was licensed to work in the Church of England, where he rose through the ranks to serve King Edward VI of England, the son of Henry VIII, as a royal chaplain. When King Edward died and Mary Tudor became Queen of England, she re-established Roman Catholicism, and Knox was forced to resign his position and leave the country. During 3 lengthy visits to Geneva, he spent a total of 3.5 years here, for much of that time being pastor to the English-speaking congregation of Protestant refugees that worshipped in what is now Calvin's Auditorium in the Old Town, where the Church of Scotland continues to worship until this day. He spent in those years a lot of time with Calvin, for whom he had much respect and from whom he learned much. On his return to Scotland, he led the Protestant Reformation there, in partnership with the Scottish Protestant nobility. He argued that if your life is to be guided by the Word of God, then everyone needs to be able to read the Bible, and so there should be a kirk and a school in every parish. Within a few years, this policy led Scotland to have arguably the highest rate of literacy in the world at that time. He continued to serve as the religious leader of the Protestants throughout the subsequent reign of Mary, Queen of Scots. He continued to preach until his final days and died in Edinburgh in November 1572. The theology, practice, and church government established by John Knox are still at the heart of the Reformed Church in the English